Surah Al-Baqarah, verses from 60 until 80. And remember when Moses, asked for water for his people, we said, strike the stone with your stick. Then gushed forth there from 12 springs. Each group of people knew its own place for water. Eat and drink of that which Allah has provided, and do not act corruptly, making mischief on the earth. And remember when you said, O Moses, we cannot endure one kind of food, so invoke your Lord for us to bring forth for us of what the earth grows, its herbs, its cucumbers, its fume, wheat or garlic, its lentils, and its onions. He said, would you exchange that which is better for that which is lower? Go you down to any town, and you shall find what you want. And they were covered with humiliation and misery, and they drew on themselves the wrath of Allah. That was because they used to disbelieve the ayat, proofs, evidences, verses, lessons, signs, revelations, etc. of Allah, and killed the prophets wrongfully. That was because they disobeyed and used to transgress the bounds in their disobedience to Allah, commit crimes and sins. Verily, those who believe in those who are Jews and Christians and Sabians, whoever believes in Allah and the last day and does righteous good deeds shall have their reward with their Lord. On them shall be no fear, nor shall they grieve. Verily, those who believe and those who are Jews and Christians and Sabians, whoever believes in Allah and the last day and does righteous good deeds shall have their reward with their Lord. On them shall be no fear, nor shall they grieve. And, O children of Israel, remember when we took your covenant and we raised above you the mount, saying, hold fast to that which we have given you, and remember that which is therein, so that you may become al-muttaqun, the pious. Then after that you turned away, had it not been for the grace and mercy of Allah upon you, indeed you would have been among the losers. And indeed you knew those amongst you who transgressed the matter of the Sabbath, Saturday, we say to them, be you monkeys despised and rejected. So we made this punishment an example to their own and succeeding generations and a lesson to those who are al muttaqun, the pious. And remember when Moses said to his people, verily Allah commands you that you slaughter a cow. They said, do you make fun of us? He said, I take Allah's refuge from being among al-jahilun, the ignorant of the foolish. The ignorant or the foolish. They said, call upon your Lord for us, that he may make plain to us what it is. He says, verily, it is a cow, neither too old nor too young, but it is between the two conditions. So do what you are commanded. They said, call upon your Lord for us to make plain to us its color. He says, it is a yellow cow, bright in its color, pleasing the beholders. They said, call upon your Lord for us to make plain to us what it is. Verily, to us all cows are alike, and surely if Allah wills, we will be guided. Moses says, it is a cow, neither trained to till the soil nor water the fields, sound, having no other color except bright yellow. They said, now color except bright yellow. They said, now you have brought the truth. So they slaughtered it, though they were near to not doing it. And remember when you killed a man and fell into dispute among yourselves as to the crime, but Allah brought forth that which you were hiding. So we said, strike him the dead man with a piece of it, the cow. Thus Allah brings the dead to life and shows you his ayat, proofs, evidences, verses, lessons, signs, revelations, etc., so that you may understand. Then after that your hearts were hardened and became as stones, or even worse in hardness. And indeed there are stones out of which rivers gush forth, and indeed there are of them stones which is split asunder, so that water flows from them. And indeed there are of them stones which fall down for fear of Allah, and Allah is not unaware of what you do. Do you faithful believers covet that they will believe in your religion in spite of the fact that a party of them Jewish rabbis used to hear the word of Allah, the Torah. Then they used to change it knowingly after they understood it. And when the Jews meet those who believe Muslims, they say, "We believe," but when they meet one another in private, they say, "Shall you Jews tell them Muslims what Allah has revealed to you Jews about the description and the qualities of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam which are written in the Torah, that the Muslims may argue with you Jews about it before your Lord. Have you Jews then no understanding? Know they Jews not that Allah knows that they conceal and what they reveal. And there are among them Jews, unlettered people, who know not the book, but they trust upon false desires, and they but guess. Then woe to those who write the book with their own hands and then say, "This is from Allah," to purchase with it a little price. Woe to them for what their hands have written, and woe to them for that they earn thereby. And the Jews say, "The hell fire on the day of resurrection shall not touch us, but for a few numbered days." Say, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to them, "Have you taken a covenant from Allah, so that Allah will not break His covenant? Or is that you say of Allah what you know not?"